can you be influenced in life? Can other people come from the outside and change your life or influence you or change your opinions? On the left-hand side, you have the no influence. This person believes that everything around them is from them, is caused by them in some way, is related to who they are. They're actually creating everyone who comes around them and everything that's around them. On the right-hand side, you have the influence side, which is this person believes that everything around them is shaping them to be who they are. Okay? You can kind of see the characteristics below. The main thing here is the influence side believes that everything around them is not related to who they are. It's just by chance and randomness. And the no influence side believes that everything around them, it's due to something within who they are. Which side makes life less complicated for you? It's this side. Because if you believe that everything around you is happening by chance, in order to understand life, how many people do you have to understand and how many things do you have to know? How many people are in the world? There's like billions, right? If you're trying to figure things out on this side, you have to know billions of people, billions of different ideas and things. But if you're believing in this side, how many people do you actually have to understand? Just you, right? Isn't that crazy? This idea will really simplify life, allow you to understand a lot more of what's going on. So let me give you an idea here. See, the initial conditions make sense, right? But people don't realize that every little thing in your life, where you were born, the ideas that were around you, the people who are around you, the genetics that you're born with, all these different things, as you go through your life, they are predictors of what's going to happen in your future. They can predict your diseases you'll get. They can predict your personality. They can predict a lot of things because nothing is random. Everything is based upon what is inside of you, right? Who you are. And so if you look at these conditions as like different lines, this could be that you're at the Poly campus of ASU today. This could be that you're in the leadership class, right? And this is you're in which class and which teachers you got. At first it seems like you could meet anybody in the world, right? But as you really start looking at your conditions, anyone who doesn't match your conditions, you start realizing there is no possibility of you meeting them. Today, there's no possibility of you meeting about like 3 billion people in the world because they're just not in the US or not in this immediate location. There's no possibility, right? And so you actually, based upon who you are, determine who you'll meet. When you're walking down the street, do you notice everybody? No, you only notice who? The people that you care about. So for a guy, you could be walking down the street, maybe you're only looking at all the cute girls around, right? You don't see anybody else. Maybe, you're only looking at people who attract you, like that they have like fancy clothes or something like that, right? But you only pay attention to people who are like you. And that's all the people you'll meet. Now, my next question is, if you determine who comes into your environment, do you determine what people say to you? Now, does everybody talk about the same thing? No. So actually, if you determine who comes into your environment, and you're asking, what should I have for lunch? All of these people might say something different, right? But because you determine, based upon your characteristics, who you'll meet, in reality, you actually determine what you hear. Isn't this crazy? Now, does everybody hear the same thing in a classroom? No. So not only do you determine who talks to you, but you determine what you listen to. I always see students sleeping in my class in college, right? I take no offense. They're tired that day. But they're going to take away nothing compared to someone who takes away something very different than them, right? Does this make sense? So when you really go down and look at how life works, you actually have a lot more control over your environment and over who comes into your life than you believe. Now, Dr. Gano, is he here? he actually created these slides for me. So to give you an idea of what we're talking about, if you just take a person, right, and you take them over time.
Yeah, Taco Bell.
This was based off of Joe's life.
Crunchwrap Supreme.
This wasn't based off of Joe's life.
Oh, look at that. This is Rish's life. Wait, how is he American?
See, it doesn't make sense, right? That person's not going to meet someone like that. It's a good one, right? But it makes so much sense, right? We seem to have a magnet on us. And we just attract the same people based upon what we like, where we are, what ideas are around us, right? Now, here's the thing. As you get more information and as you grow in life, what are you going to find? You're going to find that the more you go around the cycle of learning, that whereas your perception maybe only included people who like Chipotle or Taco Bell, as you get more information and understanding, you're going to find that you attract a broader range of people who like all sorts of things, right? And really what we're trying to help you realize is oftentimes to get rid of your issues, your stress, whatever, you might think, I need to run away. And then you run away, you're like, yay. Wait, what's going on here? You're like, yay, better environment. But then what happens? Whoa, that's not good at all. Then you're sad because you're not aligned with your bubble. But, you know, it just seems that your problems always seem to come back, right? Because the issue isn't your environment. The issue is actually who? You. Yeah, there's something about you that's attracting these things, right? And so the more we can change from this type of mentality to this type of mentality, then the more we can learn and the happier we're going to be. See, if everything is related to you, it would mean that if you want to know about yourself, where should you look? Everyone around you. You should look at your family, your parents, your friends. Everything around you is telling you where your life is leading you. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video and you want to see more, press the thumbs up button below and subscribe to our channel. And if you have any questions, please put them in the comments below and we'll answer them in future videos.